Mickey Avalon, everybody. Welcome back to Portland.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
It's one of your favorite places, we hope?
Yeah. Besides LA, it's the only place I've ever lived. I mean, I lived in Eugene also, but mainly Portland. I don't know if it's still there, but lived at the St. Francis Hotel. It's on the 11th and Jefferson. So they cleaned up the town a lot, but it still has Dante's is still here, Magic Gardens is still there, Mary's still there, Union Jack's, good spots.
So the new album, Electric Gigolo.
I don't know if that'll be the name, but they were throwing that around. I got a name I like better, so we'll see. But we can use that for point of reference. You know?
And the question that everybody keeps asking, when? Do you have you're getting closer to a release date?
Okay. The record is done, so now it's just political and just all the powers that be just working on getting a release date. And if I don't get it sooner than later, then I'll just cruise and do it myself. But it is done, and now I just need it. I mean,
how are you feeling about the album?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I love LA, Stroke Me, those are all going to be on there?
I don't know if they'll be on it, or if they'll just be like lead-up songs, but I mean, once I got done working with that producer, it got back to being fun again, and you know, I always just wanted to like finish a song and just put it on the computer, but so those are just a few that we were able to put out, but there's a lot more.
Okay.
I mean, I did some like more poppy sounding ones too, but I'd say on the whole record there's probably only like 2 of those kind of songs, and that's just, you know, if those get on the radio, then it makes it just that much bigger, so people will listen to the other songs, because you know, besides for the money and stuff, I'd say the only reason I really would do any songs like that is just to be able to do the songs I like, you know, like, I don't know, it's like Picasso or something. You gotta paint, you know, like, okay, look, I know how to paint a picture that looks like a photograph in order to do ones that don't look that way,
So here's another question. You've been twit-picking pictures of paintings.
A few.
We got a question about where is that artwork going? Is there a gallery, or where can they go to see the catalog of it?
I haven't really had, I had a few shows, I mean a few paintings in the show. My friend Siri, they're all in a graffiti crew called CBS. Well, the leader, I'd say, our leader was a guy named Skate. He passed away. So now it's a guy named Anger. He's got a gallery, had a few paintings up in there. And then they did a print, they just made a print of like a watercolor I did. And that's going to be put out by Zero Friends. That's another group of artists. One of them's name is Alex Pardee and stuff. So they haven't gone anywhere particular yet, but they will go out, and then one day I'll have this show. I just, you know, I like to paint. I like to paint pretty even before I made music, so I just don't want it to. I mean, if people hear about them because of like my music career, that's cool. I just don't want it to be like. I want the paintings just to, you know, be strong enough by themselves. Maybe people hear about them because of me, but like them because they like them. You know?
How did you and Mackey come to be?
I think Dirt Nasty. I mean, I think we've seen each other a few times. This our music publisher, and I think Dirt Nasty. And you know, I'd say just common interest stuff. And then we made a few songs together, and then just kind of when my old manager would also DJ for me, and then I had a falling out with him. So I think it was just like necessity at first, like, you know, I need a DJ, so he just do it. But it was more like, because he produces music, so like he did I Love LA and some other ones. So I think it just kind of like out of necessity, and then just started. Then there was no one else, so he just started doing it. But you know, we have a bunch of songs that, you know, hopefully will come, if they're not, besides the album, I'll also have a mixtape, whether it comes out right before or right after songs that don't get on the album. Not because they're not good enough, you know, whether it's samples or stuff like that. I just didn't know if it'd be better to put them out before or after. But either way, real close, and I'd say all those would be on there. And then, you know, he fucks up and shit, but we don't really get into too big fights. So it works. If it's not broken, they'll fix it.
Speaking about you and Mackey, is there some other people in the industry you'd love to work with and collaborate with?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but not. I mean, like country singers, you know, listen to Williams and stuff. I don't think there's really any rappers I'd like to work. Maybe Slick Rick or something. I've been doing some shows with Andre Nicotina, which is cool. I'm friends with Hank Williams' grandson. I like to do some stuff with him, so that's the deal.
So after the album comes out, you can do any new mixtapes?
Yeah, I'd say right. I mean, it takes everything I got pretty much to not just leak everything I've done, because I just want to do it and get it out there. I don't. But I have seen, you know, it's like the further along I've gotten, the more legal ramifications and all that kind of bullshit. But stuff there'll definitely be stuff, and there's actually like a handful of songs. I mean, for people who really give a shit and like, look, there is a handful of songs on YouTube and stuff that are out there. Like I did a song with Katy Perry a long time ago. I guess that just recently it got leaked a long time ago because they played it on K-Rock when I did Loveline, but my mom told me it got re-put out like yesterday or the day before. So all those things help, you know.
So the last time you were on stage with us, a guy ended up coming up to say hi.
Yeah.
And you said hi back.
Yeah.
Ended up crossing him off the stage. And Mackey was telling us something happened in Maryland.
Well, this thing in Maryland were two different. Okay, this guy was being cool and just came up and was overly zealous and slapped me on my back to say hi. Now, you know, I just feel it's like a hard slap sting, and you know, you're up there, no one's protecting you, whatever. So, I felt that and thought someone was trying to like get to me, so I punched him out. Then I seen the footage, and after he slaps me, which it was a strong slap, but it was just because everything, you know, he was just trying to like get my attention. So then when I turned around, I'm looking here at his eyes, but his hand's here coming up to say hello. So that was pretty shitty that happened. Now in Maryland, and I'm sure I could talk about it now because it's all over, but I was opening up for Snoop Dogg and Stephen Marley, Bob Marley's son. So like, there's some dick in the front row who's just like talking the whole time, and I don't really care. I didn't even really hear most of it, but he's like, I got like two dancers, and he's like giving them a hard time and like making jack off faces or whatever. So then I just noticed him like maybe second to the last song, so I go over and I'm like, you know, didn't your parents teach you any manners? And he's like getting all talking, you know, he's like, I'm from Anaheim, blah blah, and I'm like, what, so Mickey Mouse, you're down with Disney or some shit? So, and showing me tattoos, and it's like, I mean, I'm not from Anaheim, but that's close, you know, that's more like where you're not gonna scam, oh, you're from California or whatever. So who's that?
A lot of tattoos.
Cute girl.
Whole leg was tatted.
So then he jumped up to get on the stage, and I smashed him with the microphone and like busted his face open. Then I had to like run away before the cops got there, and then I had to go back and go to court twice, and luckily it got dropped, so I was nervous about that because I had to keep flying back and just some bullshit. But now I don't do that anymore. I mean, it's hard, but most of my fans are happy to be there. I was just a random.
How was the Jerry Lee Lewis show?
He didn't show, because he was sick. So September 25th, for his birthday, it's supposed to, well, it's this show called the Hot Rod Hootenanny, and they do it every year. And our friend actually throws it, and so this year was supposed to be Chuck Berry and Jerry Lee Lewis. I've actually seen Chuck Berry when I was a kid at Magic Mountain, so I didn't make it out this year, but then Jerry Lee Lewis ended up not playing. So everyone who was supposed to go, he could go for, if you bring your ticket, you can go on September 25th. I don't have a ticket, but I could go anyway, so, but I mean, he's probably my hero. I love Elvis, but Jerry Lee's like the guy. Elvis is the king, Jerry Lee's the killer. So you decide.
So what's it like, Snoop Dogg, touring with Snoop? Wow.
That was fun. I mean, I just did that because you don't really make money. Those things probably end up costing more than you make, but I'm not going to turn down going and playing with Snoop, you know. So he's just a cool guy. Like, he would do a meet and greet every night, bring people out. Like there was me, him, and then all the middle groups, and I would do a meet and greet, and he would do one, and then all the other bands are like too cool for school. But I was like, if he could still do it, you know, I'll still do it. So he took in everybody, and I don't know, I smoked a few blunts with them. That was fun. So, with those kind of things, like, I mean, if you don't lose too much money, you gotta think, you know, people would pay to do something like this, so who am I to turn it down, you know? Like when I went to Europe with the Chili Peppers, and same thing, you know, you don't really make any money, but I'm like, I gotta do this just for life experience, you know?
Yeah.
But
You're real passionate about your music. Is there some real big inspirations when it comes to your music, or?
I mean, honestly, the music that, you know, the people I like and stuff, I would never really think I could ever really scratch it, like be that good. So I mean, I guess there's a passion to do as good as I could do, but I don't make the music, so I just try to work with the best people I can do and kind of try to write the best lyrics I could. But I mean, I'm not like, you know, falsely humble or anything, but I just, like I said, the people I like, I think are really, really, really good, so it's hard for me to, like, look at myself in that same boat, but I've been able to work with people I look up to, and, you know, I have a song with Kid Rock that hopefully will come out soon. He took me on tour, like, on this cruise and stuff, so I mean, I've been able to work with people I like, and they dig what I'm doing, so that's, you know, flattering.
It says you have family members in the band?
Yeah, my little brothers, they're twins, and they're from my father, him and his second wife, and they've got like a little rock and roll band. They're called the Pearls, P-E-R-L-S, and they played their first show. They opened for us in Santa Ana, and I'd say it's like a T-Rex kind of sounding thing. So. And they were like had to be a real band, or like a drummer, because one sings, one plays guitar. They were looking for a drummer and a bassist, which they finally found. But I was like, in the meantime, just use a drum machine, just like as a means to an end. And they're like, no, it's gotta be like this way. So they held out, and they finally did get a real drummer and bass player. I think that I watched the show. It was good. We filmed it, so I think they'll do more, and they'll be on tour with me one day, which would be cool. I mean, I don't want them to see anything too crazy on the road, but you can't keep people sheltered forever.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, I'd like to be alive, and after that, we'll renegotiate. But yeah, that's alive and healthy, I guess.
Okay, well, Mickey Avalon.
All right. Well, you guys gonna film the show?
Yeah,
we won't punch anyone out tonight.
Yeah,
thank you. Promise.
Try and have a good, safe night.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
I'll wait that extra second to see if he's trying to shake my hand.
Make sure we're recording.